Hey girl, how you doing? Yeah, I know how it is. I've had a rough few days too. Yeah, I can relate. But that is why I am here, your best friend, to bring a little bit of sunshine and positivity to your broken world right now. Just the way you were with me when I moved back home. And I believe in paying it forward. So that's why I'm here. Oh girl, don't worry about what time I gotta go to work tomorrow. It's okay. No, what's tomorrow? Friday, Saturday, today's Friday, right? Yeah, tomorrow's Saturday. I don't have to go to work until Monday. So don't worry about me. I may have put a few shots in this. Girl, I've been stressed. Okay? But I can be serious too. If the kids walk in, I can be like, yep, having a good day with my coffee. Well, that's all I gotta say. I can be a very convincing, not drunk person. But I've been through the ringer and I needed a drink. And I know you know how that feels. You're already halfway done with yours? Okay. Point given. Point. But anyways, I know I was really excited earlier. Wanted to tell you about everything that I got for my uniform for my new job. And you told me to bring over everything that I bought, so that is what I want to show you, and then I want to show you the books, and then we're going to get down to the nitty-gritty, okay? Okay. You're going to laugh at these. Yeah, you definitely are. No, I am not wearing them for anybody. Girl, I'm not wearing them for anybody. I promise. You have seen 10 things I hate about you way too much. It is not true that any girl that owns black underwear, that means she wants to have sex. That is not true. This is the only color that roses had, okay? But I like these underwear. They're called shaving panties. And they go up over my stomach. Because you know, I hate my stomach, girl. I know I'm working on it. I know. But I can't even fit into a 2X yet comfortably. It shows my belly and I hate that. So this is where these come in. Yeah, they were in the lingerie aisle, but that don't mean shit, okay? Who am I going to show them to? Nobody? I am not going to get a webcam. Girl, you're a bad influence. No, yep. Says the girl who drank on the way here. Okay. In my defense, I only live 3 minutes away from you. Like, if I was going long distances, of course I wouldn't drink and drive. But I'm a hellraiser sometimes. And I couldn't help it. Couldn't help myself. But yeah, these are shaving underwear, which I can wear with my uniform and won't have such a big of a stomach popping out, if you know what I mean. Okay. And my uniform pants have to be, they call them capris. I call them gaucho pants. Am I the only one that calls them gaucho pants? And girl, I finally found out what size jeans I wear today. Yes, I know, it's been forever, huh? I can't remember the last time I owned a pair of jeans. And I wear size 22, which is kind of disappointing, but I'm going to work on it. Yeah, this is the first pair of gaucho pants. I promise I did not take this out of a pregnant lady's hands. I promise. I actually like wearing maternity pants sometimes. Like, I don't know why. They're so freaking comfortable. They're almost like jogging pants. The way they're so freaking comfortable. And these were 2X, not 3X. But since they're maternity, They're going to be a little bit more stretchable. Yeah. But, yeah, maternity gaucho pants. I'm all about the comfort. I'm sorry. And then I also got a good pair of jeans. These are longer. But yeah, these are the ones I tried on to see what size I was. I'm a 22. It's my favorite number, but still, I never thought in my life it'd be that big. Seriously, I need to work on it. But yeah, I love these because they're darker. I spotted this shirt. I went to Rose's today, girl. And I was in there for about an hour. I hadn't been at Rose's in so long, and I had to control my spending. I had to set a limit. I was like, I'm just here to get my uniform. That's it. There's one thing that I bought that wasn't on the list. I couldn't help myself, but this is the I had to wear like plain colored shirts like this with my uniform. I love that it's orange because, you know, my brother's favorite color was orange. And I got this one. This one I can't wear at work either. I just thought it was really pretty. I love blue clothing, you know, it brings out my eyes. This shirt says large, okay? There ain't no way this is a large. Look at this. Unless it's like a men's large. I don't know, but this ain't large. This is at least a 2X. But, I don't know. What do I know? This is something I'm going to work for. I told myself I'm going to be wearing this dress comfortably by the end of the year. Is this not the cutest dress you've ever seen? And as a pot smoker, that reminds me. Hold on, so yep, there's the dress. La-ti-da, pockets, little slits at the front, a little sexy, you know. Okay, I brought a little something for us. Oh no, it's in my purse. And, oh, actually, it's not in my purse. It's not in my purse, it's right here. Yes, just don't tug too hard on it because, yeah. Delta 8. You just asked if this was a Delta 8 pen? Oh my lord, girl. This is the real thing. This is California THC filled. It's called High Society THC pen. And yeah, you know I've been jobless for a while and I didn't do good with saving my money. So all I could afford this month was a pen. And they're only $30. That is so worth it. This is the best pen I've ever had. Like, I tried to do sorry, just let me light myself off a little bit. I hate perspiring. Girl, you know that. I hate it. I hate it. But, yeah, I couldn't afford my monthly fix, so I had to buy a pen instead. And it was only $30. That's way worth $30. This is the best pen I've ever had in my life. It gets me, ooh, every time. So, yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Slowly. Yeah, you gotta be really careful with that. Okay, so those are all the clothes for my uniform. Let me take another drink. Except for the dress, of course. Girl, my phone keeps vibrating and it's going off over and over, and it's scaring me because it's a Virginia zip code, so it could be my new job. You mind if I answer it? I'm really sorry, girl. I really want to leave my my phone in the car because I want to give you all my attention, but I gotta keep my phone on me because of my mama, just in case. You sure you don't mind? Okay, just give me 1 second. Hello? No, I'm alright. Okay, I know, I can't get nothing past you. That was him. Voldemort, who do you think? Who have I been talking about the last 8 months? Sorry, he puts me in such a... Girl, it was the Virginia zip code. What if he's here? What if he's here in Virginia? You don't think he would really do that, do you? It's okay. I'm not gonna stress. I need to text my niece. She's really tech savvy and she usually knows everything about everything, so I'm gonna text her right quick. Okay. And just let me wait just 1 minute while she texts back. I see she's already texted back, so. Please, 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 please. Oh, there she is. She said there is an app that you could have gotten to turn his phone number into a Virginia number, so he knew I'd answer. What? I'm trying to be more Christian here, you know? I wish there was like dolphin sounds that I can make, like on that SpongeBob episode where they're cussing. Like every time I want to call him a certain word, it could just be a dolphin sound. I don't know, but girl, that scared the ever. She said she has it taken care of. My niece is usually really good about taking care of things like that. Oh no, I don't need you to call him yet, unless he still is trying to get in touch with me, but I'll let you know. Okay, let's get to the books. Okay, now I can take a deep breath. Actually, I need another drink after that. You mind? Anywho, I've got the books. It was a crazy day that day because somebody had commented that I should do a top 10 things that bring me joy. And I think they commented it as a top 10 request. And then you texted the same day and said you wanted me to bring you some books that brought me joy. You know, because I've been going through the same things you're going through. And these are the books that have pretty much saved my life and healed a part of my soul that felt broken forever. I know. I say that about a lot of stuff. Yeah, I know. MGK. Yes, I know. Well, if I had the money right now, I would get that poster. I can't afford it right now, unfortunately. Girl, I don't care if I'm 33. No, I don't. I will put 1,000,000 posters of him up in my bedroom. I swear, I don't care. I'm not obsessed. I just really love his music. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I can be a little scary when I get passionate. Sorry. Okay, let's start with the books. Girl, you know this is my favorite. Second favorite memoir. Oh, you've watched the movie? The book is so much better than the movie. Well, as you know, it's about a fighter pilot named Louis Zamperini. His plane goes down in the ocean, and he's adrift for 40 days, and then he is picked up by the Japanese as a prisoner of war. Prisoner for 2 years, but it has a happy ending. I will let you. I almost said guys. I'm used to drawing videos. I'm sorry. Girl, I will tell you, you'll cry at the end. I've read this book 3 times. It's amazing every single time. I love this book. You know that. This is my first favorite memoir. This is my favorite memoir of all time. It's called Piece of Cake by Cupcake Brown. No, that is not her real name. That's like her persona. Well, her mom named her Cupcake, but she has a real name though. But she doesn't like going by that name. Yeah, this book is amazing. Absolutely amazing. She's been through prostitution. She's been through alcoholism, drug abuse, everything. I think out of all these books, this one will probably be your favorite because she kind of reminds me of you a little bit. How funny she can be and what a great personality she can have through all of this. She makes me laugh numerous times in this book. Yes, it is intense. There is some language and some pretty intense situations in this book. So going into it, you know, like essay and things like that, it can get pretty intense. But it's absolutely thought-provoking. I love a good thought-provoking book. You know that. Yes, I love this book. Girl, I love this book so much that I got a copy for me and a copy for you. Okay, I'll talk about it first. The Glass Castle by Jeanette Walls. This is also a memoir. And the road that Jeanette Walls lived on, my mom also lived there. In Ohio, I think it was. Hold on. Sorry. But this is one of my favorite memoirs of all time. And you don't have to just borrow this book. You can have a copy of it. Yep. So do you prefer this copy or a movie copy? But yeah, this book. Whew. Her dad's alcoholic. And just what she went through in life. All the tribulations, which just really gives you hope. I forgot I put this one in the pile. Just give me a second, okay? This is my favorite cat book. I know Helen Brown, I follow her on Facebook, and she just released a new book about her newest cat. His name's Mickey. Can't wait to read that one, but this one is my favorite. It's called Cleo. She's a little black cat with green eyes. And I love the fact of this book that they really didn't want a kitten at that time in their lives, going through so much. And Cleo slowly but surely came into the hearts of that whole family. And there's a really good part in this book where I think she's given her a bath and Cleo just goes limp. And her best friend is there, like me and you kinda. And she's like, I was falling in love with this kitten and now I've killed it. And that's really how it happens, girl. I know with dogs it's the same way. I know you have 2 dogs. This has been, since I've been here, some of the roughest days I've had. I fell in love with Journey, and I didn't even know I'd fallen in love with him. You know, grieving over that stupid ass friendship with Mark. Oh God, girl, I don't even like hearing that name anymore. Like seriously, like I was grieving for that friendship because he just ghosted me. He just no goodbyes, no nothing. You know. You listened to me cry in February, and I wrote my journal. That's another thing I recommend to you. Start a journal, because journaling can really be life-changing. I use mine as a prayer journal. Yeah. I try to study my Bible and write in my journal every day. I try. I really do. And I try to live the faithful life and giving things to God and then letting it go. But sometimes it's really freaking hard when you've put so much love into something and it just disappears. Sometimes it's hard, but it makes me feel so stupid, because my real best friend was right there all along, and I took him for granted. And that's why I've realized these last few days, I'm sorry. I was really trying to stay positive for you. I'm really sorry. It's been, what? It'll be a week tomorrow. Yeah. I mean, I met people that have said that their cats have disappeared for like 2 months. So I'm still holding out hope. You know what I put in my journal the other day? I said I would give 10 years of my life to spend 10 years with Journey. Because usually, cats like that, they pass away early, 10 to 15 years. And I put in my journal, I said I would rather spend 10 years with Journey than have one more conversation with Mark. Even though that would only be 10 years of my life, that cat has showed me more friendship and more unconditional love than any human could do. And I'm sorry if I've ever taken you for granted. I really don't, girl. I mean, I appreciate everything that you have done for me since I've been here. And I'm selfish sometimes, and I take things for granted. And I'm really sorry if I've ever taken you for granted. Because this has really made me realize how much I do take for granted. I do. I can't even sit on the porch. I have his litter box and one of my shirts and food and water. I've been watching the food and water every day, just to see if it's changed at all, and it hasn't. I'm scared, but God knows. God knows. I wrote in my journal. I just told you I wrote in my journal. I want Journey back, but if he's gone, it's okay too. My brother told me today, he said, do things that bring you joy, Kelly. Do things that's going to take your mind off of losing Journey. And I started thinking about it, and I was like, I did get a job, and I'm about to start working on Monday. And that's something that I've been praying about for months. But it's like it's overshadowed by this grief and uncertainty about Journey. And I believe God gives us tests like this to see where our heart really lies. Seriously. I know I should be a writer, okay? Trust me, I've heard that from like 5 people, okay? Yeah, I have. Yeah. Okay, let's continue with the books. This one, I know this one is special to me, so I'll need this one back. I'll have to just borrow it, because I've had this one for years. It's called The Help. I really love this movie. I really love this book and the movie. The movie's really good too. But it's by Catherine Stockett. It's probably my favorite when it comes to what would you describe it as? Like country civil rights? Civil rights? I don't know. I think it's civil rights. But this book, it will make you have faith in the world again if you've given up faith on the world. It really does. It's amazing. Can't believe you've never seen it, but you've seen the movie. That's just sad, girl. That's just sad. Okay, this one is a ugly cry book. I won't warn you right now. But it is my favorite Christine Hanna book. Yeah. I know you love Firefly Lane. That was by Christine Hanna. But this is my favorite book of hers. Yeah, it's called Four Winds. It's sorry. It's during the Dust Bowl, 1934, in Texas. And this book, I was at work, girl, when I finished this book, and I ugly cried. Like, I had to go in the restroom and lock myself in for like 30 minutes and sob. Like, this book, I can't tell you the last book that I actually sobbed, but this one made me sob. So, amazing book. Okay, let's see how many that's been. 4, 5, 6. Well, of course, since you told me you're trying to work on your religion and start journaling, well, I definitely recommend it, and I recommend starting with a purpose-driven life. This is the first devotional that I started with when I first moved here, and it's a great beginning to living your life the right way. It is. Okay. Warren. Okay, what's his first name? Rick Warren. It's just really good. It's so good. Like chapter 7, the reason for everything. Everything comes for God alone. Everything lives by his power, and everything for his glory. Romans 11:36. This one was... I can't recommend this enough. Okay? When it comes to all these books, please, it will truly help you. I promise you. Okay. Yeah, believe it or not, I had like 10 copies in my store of this book. And I know we both love Friends, and I love Matthew Perry. I came in the house. Hold on. I came in the house the other day, and Fools Rush In was on. It was on that certain part where the pastor in the street says, "There are signs everywhere. You look like you're lost. You look like you're lost. There are signs everywhere." I was like, holy shit. Well, there goes the book. But I was like, holy shit. You know, people talk bad about Matthew Perry. That's one of my favorite rom-coms. And people are like, oh, like Selma Hayek would go for him. He's not even handsome. I'm like, what the are you even talking about? It's beautiful. He's funny. He's got demons that unfortunately took his life. And he died alone, and that makes me so sad, but his book is like his goodbye to the world. And I am so grateful that that book was released before he passed away. I really am. It's one of the most amazing books. Amazing, heart-wrenching, like the empathy in you. It's intense, girl. Just go in it with kids' gloves, because it is intense. Okay, the next few books are going to be on my Kindle. Yes, girl, you know I love my Kindle. I would love to get this one tattooed. Remember who you are. Yes. I got Penelope and Colin on the back. Yep. I told you the 3rd season of Bridgerton was my favorite. Okay, so let's open my Kindle. I was going to say open her up, but I was like, oh, that sounds a little dirty. Sorry. Let's see what I've read this year so far. Oh, Funny Story by Emily Henry. Girl, that book was a favorite, is a favorite this year. Yep, yep, same girl that wrote The People You Meet on Vacation. Yes, 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 yes. I know, I'm not a big book, whatever the book's called, book people or book love or book something. And I didn't like that one, but I love Funny Story. Yes, girl, you have to read Funny Story. It was so freaking good. Hold on, let me go to my library and go to my read books. Okay. Also, Mary Jane. That one was really good. If you love music, I know you love music. Oh, girl, this book is by Jessica Anna Blue. I don't know. It was one of my 5-star reads of the year so far. I freaking loved it. I love the music. It was kind of set during the 70s and funny as all get out. When it comes to funny books, if you're wanting to read something funny, read Funny Story and Mary Jane. Definitely recommend. Okay, let's get down to the nitty-gritty. You ready for this? I'm going to take another drink. I'm almost done with this. There's only a little bit left. Hold on. Sorry. Uh-oh. I'm not. There we go. Sorry about that. What was I saying? Okay, it's time to get down to the nitty-gritty. I am going to be here for you the way you were here for me. You need to think about yourself. I know you have a family, but you need to put yourself first. And to be honest, I've heard that so many times over my lifetime. People saying, think about yourself first. But me and you are the kind of the same. We're selfless people. We're empaths. So it's so easy to get invested in putting others before yourself. I did that for years. I just wanted to make other people happy, even if it destroyed me. And it ain't worth it, girl. You gotta put yourself first. Take a little time for yourself every day, and I know you can. Take like 30 minutes to an hour for yourself. And pray, or read the Bible, or journal. I know you were a great writer in high school. Don't give up on that dream. We were both great writers in high school, and we both gave up on our dream. But sometimes it's so much easier to put what you're feeling down on paper. I hate to see you hurting. And I hate to see, because I see myself. When I look at you, I see myself, and it makes me sad. Because you're not just my best friend, you're my sister from another mister. You're like family to me. But all I can say is, for years, the people that loved me, that truly loved me and cared about me, they were like, Kelly, what are you doing? What are you doing to yourself? And I look back at some of my old videos, And I'm like, who is that girl? That was the girl that was putting the happiness of a other person before her own. That was a girl that worked her butt off. And I see you working your butt off with your family all the time. You would stick your neck out for your family, and I know how much you love your family. You know? And I know I never had kids. I know. Trust me, it makes me sad all the time. My biological clock is ticking. No, but seriously. Yeah, every time I think about children, I think about that scene in Look Who's Talking, where he's like, your biological clock is ticking. And she was like 30, supposed to be 30 in that movie, and I'm 33, so I'm like, oh my God. But I just think once you dissolve yourself in this situation, you're going to be so happy. Give yourself about a month after it happens. Give yourself about a month. It took me 3 months, girl. 3 months. And up to recently, with the so-called friend I was supposed to have. Sorry. But it takes time. But I've learned that the only person I can really go to and talk to about what I'm feeling like is Jesus. And I know you're trying to work on your religion, so it's true. The only true friend that you can really turn to in times of trouble, besides moi, of course, is Jesus. He gives you the strength to get through these troubled times in life. But you know I'm always here for you. You're never alone. Don't be afraid of being alone. You're never alone. You'll always have me. You'll have your family who loves you. You're never alone. Ever. But I know, trust me, I didn't know I had the strength myself to lead the situation like I did. Something just clicked, you know, and you're going to have that moment. I think you've already had it, where you're like, no, nope. But whatever you choose, I am going to be here for you no matter what. Whatever you choose to do, I'm always going to be here for you. And I want you to know that. I do. I know sometimes you may feel friendless, you know, maybe missing people from the past, but your friend is really yourself. You can always count on yourself. You know you'll never hurt yourself, unless you put yourself in that situation, of course. But I love you, and it hurts me to see you hurting. And I want you to know that. And I've always known it. I'm not stupid. Nobody can fool me. You can't bullshit. Sorry. Yeah, girl, I guess it is getting late. Has already been 40 minutes. Good golly almighty. Yeah, I do have to wake up early well, today only Friday. I don't work until Monday. But yeah, I better get the car home before dark. I've really enjoyed sitting down and talking with you today. Seriously. We need to have more days like this. We are going to go see It Ends With Us. August 9th, right? August 9th. Or after that. Probably. You want to wait a few days with popular movies like that. You want to wait a few days. Yeah, I'm really excited about that one. Yep, I read the book. Well, I need to read it again. Now that I'm in the process of divorce, I need to read it again. I'll probably have a different mindset. But anyways, alright, yep, I'm going to leave these books for you here. Yep, of course I told you you can keep one of the Glass Castle books, but the rest, I'd appreciate if you, that's my personal copies. It's not from the store, it's my personal copies from my library, so, but take your time. I'm grateful to have you too. All right. I'll let you know when I get home.